I'm Jennifer Meyer, your No Frills Supermarkets registered dietitian, and today I'm in the kitchen making pizza pot pies. This dish is very kid friendly, and as I'll show you, during the holidays you can add special touches that make it extra fun for your family. It's also healthy, and by using extra lean ground beef and reduced fat cheese, you can save on fat and calories without cutting out the great flavor. So to get started in my skillet, I've already browned 1 pound of extra lean ground beef and a half a cup of diced onions and green bell peppers. So now to this I'm going to add 4 ounces of canned sliced mushrooms and then 1 cup of pizza sauce. And now I'm just going to bring this to a boil and then reduce the heat and let it simmer for about 5 minutes. Our meat mixture has been simmering for 5 minutes, so now we can start to assemble our pot pies. This makes 4 servings, so you can use 4 small casserole dishes, or I'm going to use 4 small aluminum pie tins, but whatever you have around your house will work just fine. So we're going to fill each pie tin with some of our meat mixture. You just want to fill it right to the top. Of course, do that 4 times. Smells really good. It smells just like a pizza. All right, do that one more time. And once you have all 4 of these filled, and before I fill these, I also sprayed them with non-stick cooking spray too, so you want to remember that step. Now we're going to top these with reduced fat mozzarella shredded cheese. Again, making it just like a pizza. Make sure to get each one topped. All right, and next I'll be back to make the crust for our pot pies. We're going to make the crust for our pot pies. So here in my bowl I have 1 cup of Bisquick mix. To this I'm going to add 1/4 cup of hot water. And I'm just going to whisk this for a few seconds just to mix the water in really well. Alright. Once this is all mixed together, we're just going to take the dough . Add it to our working surface. Alright. I'm going to dust my working surface with just a little bit of Bisquick. Alright, I'm going to roll it into a ball. And then I'm just going to knead it a few times just to make sure that it's nice and smooth. And depending on how old your kids are, they would probably have a lot of fun helping you with this part. Alright, now I'm going to cut this into 4 sections, for 1 for each of our pot pies. Alright, I'm just going to form each section into a ball, and then we're just going to press it out so that it fits the size of our pie tin here perfectly. And this is the part that I mentioned earlier, where depending on what holiday is coming up, you can kind of add a fun touch. Since Halloween's coming up, today we'll cut in little jack-o'-lantern faces. But if it's Christmas, you could do Christmas trees or Easter eggs at Easter. Whatever you want to do. So we'll just use our artistic skills here, cutting some, I don't know if you can see that, but jack-o'-lantern face. Cut some little teeth. All right. See my little jack-o'-lantern face, and now I'm just going to set this right on top here. And of course, you're going to repeat that 4 times for each of your pot pies. And then we're going to bake this at 375 for about 15 to 20 minutes until each of the pot pies are nicely browned. Pizza pot pies just came out of the oven. They're nicely browned and they smell great. You can see fun little jack-o'-lantern shapes that can add some extra fun to Halloween. So thank you for joining me in the kitchen today. For this and other great recipes, visit nofrillssupermarkets.com.